I'm Taylor and I am in biotechnology. Today we are going to be making a gel to separate the molecules. Now that we have 200 milliliters of running buffer, we're ready to start our gel. This will be the DNA ladder we're using today. I'm going to start by taking a micropipette and loading 10 microliters from this tube into the wells. I chose to come to Essex Tech because of all the cool programs. I did have biotech in mind, but being able to explore all of the programs was a really fun opportunity. Once the lab is completed, you will be able to see the DNA strands separated. My advice to anyone watching this would be to come check us out and see all the super cool options we have, and maybe you'll want to apply.
Hi, my name is Kaylani Costa. I'm in dental assisting and I'm in grade 11. I will be taking an impression today. The first step is to gather all your materials needed for this procedure. So I grabbed alginate, water, an impression tray, a bowl, and a spatula. I poured my water into the mixing bowl and poured in the alginate, and I mixed it until it was smooth, and then I poured it into the impression. And then step 3 was I walked over to my patient and I placed the impression so it fit comfortably and covered all surface areas of the teeth. And then I took out the impression and checked it to make sure it looked all right. And then I used a disinfecting spray to the impression and rinsed it out, and grabbed a wet paper towel and wrapped it around the impression and placed it in a little baggie. In the future, I want to be an orthodontist. My favorite part about this shop is always being able to do hands-on and actually being able to work with materials that you will work with in the real life and knowing what you're getting yourself into. I picked Essex Tech because a regular high school, you don't know what you will be doing when you graduate, and Essex Tech helps you follow something you would like to do, and once you're out of high school, you already have an idea of what you'll be going into. So my advice to you guys is to try and apply to Essex Tech because it is a great new environment that you can experience and you can make new friends.
My name's Rebecca, I'm from Danvers, and I'm going to be assisting a resident with putting a shirt on. So the first thing I'm going to do once I enter is make sure that I'm in the right room by checking the resident's wristband while also explaining, hi, my name's Rebecca, I'm your certified nursing assistant today, and I'm going to be helping you put on a shirt. Is that okay? Once the side rail's up, I'm going to go to the other side so I can raise the bed. And since I'm on the other side, the side rail does not have to be up because I can help the patient in case they start to roll over. So I'm just going to raise the bed, and grab the shirt. So since I'm on this side, I'm going to want to help them put their arm into the sleeve that's farthest away, in this case their right arm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bunch the sleeve up, that way it's easier for them to get their arm through. And I'm going to help them sit up. Then once the shirt's on, I'm just going to make sure that fits comfortably, make sure that the patient is comfortable. put the bed back to normal height because I'm done with the task. And working height would be the bed around the knee length, so that way if a resident is prone to falls, if they were to roll off their bed, they wouldn't get injured. So I would check with my knee and make sure that the bed is at knee height, and then I'm just going to lower the head of the bed. The most important part is their call light. Without their call light, they won't be able to notify any staff they need help. So before you leave the room, you have to make sure that you hand it to them, that way they can see it. And they can press it if they need any help. My favorite part about being in shop is all of the practical skills we get to learn. We get to practice them in lab, and then we're able to go out to clinical where we're able to work with actual residents and practice these skills. I would definitely recommend coming to this school and applying, because I chose Essex Tech because I love learning hands-on, and Essex Tech provided me that, and with all the different shops that they provide, you're able to get experience in a trade, maybe get a license, and then you're able to go out into the workforce.